Hi everyone, it's your girl Kat here, coming at you looking a little crazy, but whatever. Ooh, pimple. So today I want to do a little DIY project. I just got a table and chair set from a friend. Thank you, friend. And it's wood. It's cool, but I want to paint it, so I'm gonna try and paint it and make it look a little homey for my place. Try to make it match my place. So I'm gonna go into Home Depot, look at some paint and some primer and all that, see what I gotta do. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, y'all, so I'm at Home Depot. I got the paint. I got some stuff to hang some pictures. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, YouTube, it's good. So I just got back from Home Depot. I got the stuff that I needed. It definitely looks like I don't have no pants, but I have no shorts, I promise. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I got, how much I spent, and yeah. So I got the paint, of course, the main part. I got a gallon. I probably did not need this much, but when he was asking what size, I was just like, I don't know, I've never did this before, so I was just like, I first said a quart, and then I saw a quart, and I was like, I don't think that's enough. So I went to a gallon, but it's huge, so whatever, we'll see. And then they give you a stirrer for it, as well as the opener, free of charge. And then I got 2 different brushes. So when you go to Home Depot, there's in the brush aisle, there's a diagram of the kind of brushes and what you would use them for. I tried to follow that, I think. So I got 2 latex brushes for paint and stains, for eggshell matte and flat sheens, and semi-smooth to rough. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully they work. They're just brushes, I feel. So yeah, I have 4 chairs. I'm putting in one. I have 4 chairs to paint and a table. I'm probably gonna do the chairs first. The most expensive one was the paint. The paint was $31.98, so almost $32. And then I also bought a drop cloth, or kind of like a tarp, just to put on my floor so I don't get paint on the ground, because I do live in an apartment, so I don't really want to have to pay that when I move out. The drop cloth was almost $11, and then the 2 brushes were $10 each, so 10, 20, 30. Oh, the total was $85, but I did buy 2 other things, so about 80 bucks for everything. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm painting it, it's just black, just because it's gonna be right here in this area, and that my kitchen is brown, but everything else in my living room is a black or gray. So I figured I would just paint it black because everything else is in that area where everything's black. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Make sure you wear clothes that you don't care if you get paint on. And yeah, I will show you as I go. Alright, so I'm just opening the paint with the paint opener that came with the paint, and then I got the stir. I'm just putting that in the paint there, and I'm going to use the largest brush that I got. It's a flat brush, and use it for 1 coat for the part that you sit in. Now I went back into that part while it was still wet. I definitely do not recommend that. I would wait until you do your first coat, and then when the chair completely dries, go back and do a second, because when I went back in while it was wet, it ended up making streaks, and you could see through the paint and see the wood part. So yeah, and then I just switched to the smaller brush because I was on the edge, so the big brush really wasn't needed, so I used the smaller brush. I believe I used the smaller brush for the rest of the chair. It was just easier. I kind of wish I would have got the little rolling pin, as well as, especially for the table, which we'll see later, because the table was much longer to take painting. And I will say that, this paint already has primer in it, so if any expert is out there and they're watching me and they're like, that's not how you did it, this paint already had primer in it. And again, this is a DIY, real quick. I got bored, wanted to paint. I also did not sand it. I know some would. You're supposed to sand before you paint, but I forgot, and I kind of didn't care. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on using this. It turned out pretty fine. I was actually worried after I started painting, I realized like, oh, was I supposed to sand? So I kind of stopped and let it dry and see, but it dried rather fast, pretty easy. So yeah, you'll just see me do the rest of the chair, and yeah. Okay, here I'm painting the last two parts, which is the base for the table, and then later I will switch and do the tabletop. And you see the table in the back there. See, it's kind of wide. That's why I was saying I wish I got the rolling pin, but that's fine. I got it done. So it's just, it's the same all the way around. So I'm just going to show you this part, me painting the front. This part was pretty easy just because I think it dried the fastest and was easier just because there was like no like hidden parts to paint. Like the chairs, I had to kind of like lift them and stuff, but this was pretty easy. You'll probably see me shooing my cat or something because she kept trying to get into the paint and eat it. And then here's the tabletop part I was talking about. And so I just like sat it up against the chairs that were already dry or that I didn't paint yet, as you see in the back. And I just did that way. And then, yeah, so this video is about done. I will show you a before and after picture at the end. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more DIY, just because I have a lot of time on my hands right now with this whole virus thing going on. So staying home and keeping busy has been kind of fun, but I am ready to get back to work. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a good day. Bye.